Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the Undercover Gamer and today we are playing This Is the Police. Now This Is the Police has been in my Steam library for quite a while. I have played it many years ago but I'm going back to revisit it. I don't remember any of the story. It's a strategy based game where you have a deployment of police officers, as I'm the chief, and I'll send them out for different scenarios or calls that we'll get. So, sit back, relax, and join me in a story of This Is the Police. Day 1, July 15th. Right, May Rogers. Ooh, ex-maniac? City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation. I was trying to say resignment. I don't know what that is. And the fact, Mark War 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Must be a good movie, so you think. And we're off to work. At least my car works.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
Speaking of age,
To get away from all the demons that haunt
I was checking out my
Freiburg, I need
pension
to
and
wear a
that
blindfold
won't
24/7.
be available
It's a
to
good
me until
idea
about
to act
65.
blind when talking to reporters.
Wow.
At least that's what my colleagues
I'll shut up.
say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Can't hide everything you say, especially in the papers.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Alright. I'm an unpredictable dude. Good to know. Here we are in our press
I learned a
conference.
long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin?
Boy, this is a long
Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The
cutscene.
best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Oh, is this me? Good morning. Do I need to click? Okay, I click. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Oh. What's the difference? The mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freiburg PD, so no. It didn't come as a surprise. Ah, okay, so that's my response. Do you already know the name of your successor? No, I think it's a new man. I think it'll be a department veteran. Who cares? He says a fresh face. I don't think you'd want a veteran if it's going to be fresh face. So I'm going to say I think it's a new man. I think they'll bring in some new blood, a fresh mind, to take a fresh look at the problem. Well, don't throw yourself under the bus like that, Jack. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? No way. Perhaps I'd be happy. Perhaps. Sounds possible. If he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? No comment. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation, I've got to say no comment. I don't know anything about the mafia. I've just come into this. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? How should I know? Definitely. That's definitely not. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional, and he thinks his decision, and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our job for hard feelings. Thank you. I guess my press conference, I think I did really well. Yeah.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
Is this my secretary?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Yeah, screw Mr.
Especially
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I don't know what he did to me, but clearly I don't like him. I guess he works with the mafia. Maybe that's why I don't like him. Sitting down in my comfy chair. Oh, going for the medication. And a cigar as well, why not? With my bald patch. Shave it off, Jack, shave it off.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face
Oh,
I'd seen.
is it Kendrick?
When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could
Or is it
be.
the mayor?
Rude, arrogant, no
Yep.
warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo
Is he
shirt,
golfing?
and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place.
Oh,
Even the
because he
floorboards
does.
under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis
Ah,
with them instead.
got
That's
ya.
about the only difference.
So he is working with the mafia.
I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
Right. Oh, there
There's
goes
no
the
smoking at
floorboards.
City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all.
Are you kidding me?
buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Well, I'm
Soon
gonna
I might
retire
not be here
soon.
at all.
Exactly. I'll leave.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of the city like you, Jack.
Why wouldn't they?
Police chief of all people.
I'm a charmer.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes.
Like what?
Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be
Got half a
remembered.
year left then, I suppose.
That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
Good chance to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Hey,
180 days.
that's just
quiet,
rude.
Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
But he's
I'll
your
do my
assistant, aren't
best.
you a busy man? So you have an assistant so that I can get in contact with you.
Quit
Why is
smoking
he
up
so
the
busy?
office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
What, is he a mafia guy? This guy is a jerk. Oh, I might have to blur that out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
So this is why he's busy, is
Fuck
it?
yourself, Troy Starr.
Wow. I really don't care. Day 2. Right, Golden Bird. Head of Culture Department owns villa in Italy. Right. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. That's not nice. That affects me. And Jack Boyd's well, I'm still trying to say resignation had no influence on Francis Kendrick's decision to withdraw from FPD. Okay, let's go to work. Oh, 3 turns? Did it take that much last time? I think I need a new car.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
Okay, that's a bit harsh,
The main
Jack.
thing, don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
That's a really bad work environment. That's quite sad.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick,
Ah,
he recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
so
I
no
need
one
that
talks to
file I
him.
asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
What, with his food, or are we talking about something else here, Jack? Ah, here we go. Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? I'm a 6-year-old man, you know, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Who do they think they are? The cheek. Mole. That's not a very good name for... So this is everyone I have on shift B. I can't do anything to him, apparently. So let's just start the day. I'm guessing their star is how much of a novice they are in the environment. Okay, this is going off quick. Every day more. Okay, the time pauses when I click on something. So, a married couple A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the car and drove. It's still a person. Okay, I think this isn't something that needs high level veteran, but let's send out Price because he needs experience, and we'll send Purdy with them. And yeah, we'll get 2 out. So we've sent out 2 people. That means that we've got we'll get them later because the meter is going to go up slowly for when they're finished and when they come back. And we'll get reports of how the encounter, how it went. So, a fight. A theatre manager reports that during a show of Citizen Kane, good, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theatre's security guard. He's drunk. He's not on anything too risky. So we'll send out 2 low-level ones. Alright, so we got 2.4k in the bag. We've got a SWAT team if we need to send them out for something really urgent. And we've got 2 high-level veterans and 1... relatively newcomer, or they're alright. Okay, so Purdy and Price are on their way back. Here's our report. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Good, so they got points for that. I don't know if the green bar is their health. Let's see what happened here. Offender escaped, officer. How did they escape? Tabasky and Austin, what did you do? He was a drunk man. How did he escape? Armed robbery. Three teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with a whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store owner wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Well, we're assuming that the car is stolen. And they've got a shotgun, so we'll need a high level out there, and we'll send... No, let's send out 2 high levels, actually. A fight. A brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't care, separate them, and our security guard is off to... I think one person will be okay. I could have waited for Price to come back and send them out, but I think one person should be fine to deal with that. Alright, we've got some officers back. Is this the department?
412A in progress.
Right, assault in the ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and then ran away with his gun. Oh, that is so disrespectful. It is the ghetto. Let's send that 2 and 1 low level. I need to get Price up. Okay, so they're calling the department to get some help, and this is where I have to come in and try and give them the best advice. I don't know. Okay, so the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Sneak into the house through an open window. Turn on the siren on loudspeakers and shout the house is surrounded. Knock on the door, open up police. You're in the living room, so at the front door. So I could either try and sneak through the window. Let's just knock. What happened? Offender caught. Oh, that's good. That was good. Okay, so the fight. Let's see what happened here. Are you kidding me? Asana. Useless. So now their level, the expertise, or how much they can handle, it keeps going down when they fail. Okay, let's hope these 3 do better. I don't know what time we shut down in terms of the day. Let's see, assault. Offender caught, officers unarmed. Wonderful. I suppose it's not wise to send 1 officer on their own, but there's often people on patrol. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. There's often people, police on patrol on their own doing their own thing. So, order to work tomorrow. So are they tired? Is that their tiredness? Shift B. Oh, we've got a shift A. Okay, so we've got other people. So I can move them? Or are they always together? He's a high level veteran. And Roy's a newbie, so he needs to ideally be in a 3, I think.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else.
Yeah, money can't make you happy.
But I sympathize with the guy. What can I do?
Yeah.
Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters.
That's true. That is very true. No matter how bad your friend does, sometimes you still feel bad for them because they are your friend.
On that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
Yeah.
It's nothing too serious. just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with.
What are we talking about here?
What you looking to earn?
$500,000.
Oh, I'm trying to get a good retirement.
Why not a whole million?
All right,
Because
Kendrick.
everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Yeah, but you know that's not going to happen.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Who is that?
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather.
Hmm.
And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty.
Yep, that's how you do it.
People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission. His
Oh,
whole family paid the price.
I'm gonna have to hide that image.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people.
Oh my
Old
gosh.
men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
Wow.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with
I
these
don't want to
guys.
deal with them,
Read,
Kendrick.
Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah. Tell him, Jack. What a jerk. Okay, we'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll continue this next time. So until then, I'll be seeing you.